Good morning, Bitcoins, and welcome to MadBitcoins, live from CoinCongress in San Francisco. We're joined by Joel from Swarm. How's it going, Joel?
Awesome. Yeah.
So what are you guys working on at Swarm? I know you have some new crowdfunding ideas. What can you crowdfund at Swarm?
Well, crowdfunding is one awesome application of distributed assets, or crypto equity as we call it sometimes. But there's a lot of other cool things too. Any kind of like co-ownership possibility. And we've been exploring a lot of things that are beyond just like crowdfunding a project, but like, oh, what if we could communally own a hedge fund or an investment bank, or other types of financial institutions. So we've looked a little bit at existing projects in the space, and most of what we're doing now is for large sort of right now unannounced financial institutions that are trying to see how they can leverage this technology to make themselves more competitive.
So if I wanted to run a community bank, I could use Swarm not only to crowdfund for the bank, but to manage the bank?
Yeah, that's one of the really awesome things, and that's a little bit in the governance stuff we've worked in over time. We did a little bit on the Bitcoin blockchain, which is not like super efficient or easy to use, but some of the new blockchain stuff promises to be better that way. And yeah, then it's like, oh, we can actually have it fully transparent system that is open, that is auditable, that people can participate in the governance of. And we've seen a lot of abuses, obviously, in the banking system today. Things where people are maybe inappropriately using the money they have, or paying off politicians so they get like favorable policies, and all these sort of things that you see today. And an open, transparent system is probably going to be a lot better than that.
Now, you mentioned Swarm was not on the Bitcoin blockchain. Are you guys using Counterparty as your backend? What kind of technical stats are you doing?
So we have used Counterparty in the past and been relatively satisfied with Counterparty as an experience and the functionality we got there. And we're building other things since then that I can't talk about right now, but I will be announced at some point.
Now, where can people go to learn more about Swarm?
Still our site, www.swarm.fund is probably the best place. And you can get links to like our Medium when we have like a big update or something, we put it on our blog. So if you sign up there also, you'll get automated updates for like more, smaller things that are happening in the development front.
Is there anything right now that's being funded on Swarm that you'd like to talk about?
So we've had a few different projects that are not on the Bitcoin blockchain that have still used the legal structure that we set up. So there are some, and they're like generally speaking listed on our site. So and some of like the more exciting ones, for example, are the Faircoin project going on in Europe, which is sort of like this collaborative, also sort of crypto equity type thing in Spain. And Spells of Genesis sale is going on right now. We kind of helped them a little bit in their structuring. So that's a card game basically with assets that are stored on the Bitcoin blockchain. And there are a bunch of other ones as well that are doing kind of governance related things that have chosen to adopt parts of our legal model, even if they're not doing the crowdfunding at the moment.
It sounds like a very cool game, the Spells of Genesis. I hear they have a Shapeshift card, but I think they need to add a MadBitcoins card, don't you think?
That is a really good idea, and I'm glad you put it here. I'll have to talk to Shaban and see if that's something they can manage.
Yeah, let's put that out there on the internet. MadBitcoins card, MadBitcoins card. Because I used to play Magic. I'm down. I used to be on Magic the Gathering online exchange. I'm hip.
Yeah, there's a really sick Swarm card as well. I have like a picture of it up in our place in Palo Alto. Yeah.
It's very cool. I'd like to see them do cards for all the Bitcoin companies. It would be a lot of fun.
Really, Bitcoins, yeah.
Yeah, and it would tie in with the game well. So, and we can learn more about Swarm at swarm.fund, right?
That's right, yep.
Thank you for being on the show, Joel.
Thank you.